Hey guys, so today I've got a review for this fairly old, much older than I remembered, Toybiz Marvel Legends Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. This is one of the early ones. I think Galactus was like the first one, but this was like right after it. And I can't remember what was in the wave. I actually bought this at a toy shop locally. And let's see, it was one I had before, and I kind of purged a little bit. Obviously, a little too much because I missed this one, and yeah, I know mine like has some issues with like looseness and stuff. But anyway, so this one was. So where do I start with this? So we haven't seen like a Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, like this. The other one we had was, which I still like it better, was in my top 10. I think it was number 1. A lot for sentimental reasons too. Came out a few years ago with like an X-Men wave, with the Hasbro Marvel Legends. So we may see something like this, but I imagine we do. It's going to be a HasLab figure. It's going to be like, $300, $400, or $500, before, anything else. But anyways, so here it is. So there is like a variant that has like kind of black arms and legs. So down at the bottom, you can kind of see, it would have black here. There's one thing kind of weird about this figure is that it has like these kind of, this wash here. A lot of them have like this, it looks like it would be like scrapes or something like that, but it's not. It's on both sides. It's just some kind of wash they put with it. Let's see. I guess we'll start top to bottom. So like with the head, we have pretty good articulation. It kind of looks down like that, up like that. Really good catfish face. I really don't know how else to explain it with like him. Let's see, articulation. So we got let's see, pretty good up and down. Does have like a this joint here. It is a bit limited to the hoses in the back, which the hoses do pop off, so which I'm not going to do right now, but just to kind of give you an idea. But like, I know like people that when they get the hoses off, they're kind of a pain to put back on, but it's kind of hard to tell. But like mine's got a little bit of wear and tear. This is a really old figure, to be honest with you. Like I'll show you the bottom of the foot, but it's pretty old. But with Toybiz, they did a lot of wash with it, like kind of like to have this like kind of grainy feel. It's not like quite like a clean color like Hasbro Marvel Legends and stuff like that. So that's why you kind of get that. Like I noticed like a speck there. Do have Bicep Swivel, so his biceps can swivel back and forth. Nothing on the wrist, but like it does have like these hand swivel. Well, yeah, that's right. It has like this fist can kind of go in and out a little bit. So the thumb doesn't move, but it's like the fingers move independently. They're all kind of like, you can't stretch out the fingers though. They're like just where you can move, certain ones. So if you want to just take these 2 fingers and pop them out, you can. So you can do that, like the devil horns or whatever. But the fingers themselves don't really extend. Same thing here. So yeah. And it does have like just that single joint there. It has like a, as you can hear, a bracketed diaphragm. Gosh, really loud, but good thing it works. It does have like waist swivel. Like I think this torso part, like just without the arms and head, was like a different part at some point. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit to go over the legs. So the legs, you have like these kind of exposed ball joints here at the hip. So that was something like Hasbro over time just kind of improved upon. But he has crazy articulation there. Rotates all the way around. You know, like I just realized like these little panels here are covering up those little points, and I'm surprised like no other, you know, companies are doing that. I mean, it sort of sticks out, but it's, you know, something you could paint over and make it look right. Let's go back about that far. It's ratcheted too, so you can hear that. As far as the feet, there's like this shoe scoop or something. Toe articulation, so it goes up like that, down like that. Let's see, that's about what it does there. From the back, it's got some really crazy calves. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're just really beefy looking. I don't know. God, I'm trying to get him to stand up. He just don't want to for some reason. So yeah, I mean these calves look like just gigantic or something. And I do have like 2 other apocalypse that I'm just going to show you. Like I still got the build a figure, but I got another one too I was wanting to do. So anyway. God, my thing's not working right today. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so one thing I forgot to mention before I did the comparison is just to show the age of it. So I know y'all can see that BS is back in 2006. So this is a figure that is roughly 16 years old, which is nuts. So I've got the old Toybiz one. And this one was 2004. Wow. I thought this was like older than this one. So let me just show you. So yeah, this one came out before the big one. See if I can back up a little bit and try to get in a frame. So yeah, this one was 04 and this one was 06. So, you know, some design things I kind of wish they did was like, with a big one, I like that they did these little cables here. I kind of wish they did that with the big one. Definitely would have made the ball joint look better. Golly, mine's like a rubber band in there or something. I don't know. Kind of wish the fingers were a little more movable. Like this one's got like a, you know, pointer finger, so yeah, it's pointing out, ready to get you. Honestly, I like the Build-A-Figure better. But, you know, yeah. And the other one, which is, you know, still better to me, is this one here, the older, not quite as old Marvel Legends. So this one was 2018, so that one's about 4 years old. Let's see if I can get them all in picture frame. So yeah, to me, honestly, I mean, you know, if you watch my top 10 video, this is still my favorite one. You know, this one's a 10. This is perfect. This one, to be subjective, I'm gonna give it like an 8.5. Like for me, it's like a 9, 9.5 because I just love Apocalypse. I think he's like one of the best X-Men villains, period. Probably my favorite one overall, but you know, just little things like I kind of wish the fingers extended out to, you know, these little hip joints, they kind of, you know, stick out. And his legs are kind of skinny, like this is a little too chunky for me, but this one's like perfect. And like if you kind of look at like just kind of like how it's filled out, like with the, you know, the chest and everything, like Apocalypse can kind of just become bigger just, you know, just because he can. You know, it's not like he stretches out and like loses density or anything like that. You know, he still has the same buffness to it. And this one here, I mean, this one's still like, I like it. It's cool, but I mean, subjectively, it's probably about like a 7, honestly. It's a good figure, but like you know, it's not really rare. I hardly ever see it, but when I see it, it's like, you know, 20 or 30 bucks. So it's not like hard to find or anything or real expensive. But yeah, this Apocalypse here, I mean, like when I had it before last year, I got it for less than 100, I know. And sold it for over 100, but now it's like pushing 200. So, you know, if you've got it in your collection, maybe the time to sell is now, unless you really want to keep it. But you know, that's just my 2 cents. But anyway, thank you for watching.